abusia mema wo akwaba edo ba ye channel yi eso ye de ahia mu di a ye nua be ma Kwame bedi ako Cheddar eye Captain Exp0ses and so far the ose wo be president adino na honsam na me di ebrew na abusia ye kase Kwame bedi ako Cheddar oyobi a ye nim no social media se wo sikapa esanso ebu amanfo ene ye nwade ade na nensen ena waye na adwen say wo pese wo bedi omban ne so na o startei wa bra wo de bana binom esisi kire se kurom say ye kan say new force a kire say new force yi na ase nipa bi o hye mask ene wo kire say abusunya sa flyers yi mu na abusunya ye kan say eye Kwame bedi ako Cheddar yi eye ana no ena wo organize program asa program yi wo invite Africa akuku danfo a omuka bi ewom awo Africa wo invite wo mo ewo program na se na time so ya na nka wo se program de koso no ena His Excellency na nado dan kwakofo ado MPP aban abusunya omo cancel Kwame Cheddar program no na woni bibi enkrofo a Captain Exp0ses invite wo mo ewo program na se actually say eye pro Lumumba any encrophobia akano abusia wo mo Exp0ses Kwame bedi ako ekwanyo fa so etwe wo mo edu wo mo ba program na se actually say enko wiase no anka wode wo mo ebeye ni campaign no abusia wo mo Exp0ses Kwame bedi ako Cheddar yes na utimu say Kwame bedi ako oyobi a oye fast papa utimu say agrada husu nipa na wono eye bema what asienti wono o dimbo esne agrada won say the agrada sitie no say oye bema anka enye ize abusia pro Lumumba mo say Kwame bedi ako Cheddar ekonyo fa so twi wo mo besti program na say any chese ni main aim ana eta program na chi no omo say eye different na yenkotie the ekoso ewo ka say ye like some video we na share
that is Cheddar. That's the guy, handsome guy. Hey, on the 7th of January, a couple of days ago, he was supposed to host a certain beautiful convention, and that's the convention here. Dr. Arikana Chihombori Kwao was here for the conference, and then was Professor P.L.O. Lumumba. Then we had Peter Obi. The only person whose face we did not see was Julius Malema, and we've not been told why he didn't come. He had paid for the Independence Square, and then last minute the government of Ghana, the office of the president, wrote cancelling the event on the same day, a couple of hours to the start of the event. Many fans were disappointed, and then they gathered around this table, and when they gathered, Cheddar, who was obviously very, very disappointed, decided to say that he would rather have more energy to do more after what he had seen. Of course, the cancellation of the event. Then he mentioned something. He said he is the savior of Ghana. That he's not coming to take value from anybody. He's rather coming to give value. Cheddar announced his presidential ambition. He wants to be president of Ghana. That's what he said. But who is Cheddar? Freedom Jacob Caesar. Some other people call him Cheddar. His other name is Nana Kwame bedi ako. Another one says Nana Kwame Osei. There are many names to one face. No wonder he came up with a mask around his face, and that day he unmasked himself. We've asked this question before. The radical Pan-Africanists that he invited to Ghana, were they aware that they were coming to support a political campaign? This woman here is married to a Ghanaian. She wants to build a Wakanda city right here in Ghana. Her name is Dr. Arikana Chihombori Kwao. Kwao, as in the Ghana, Kwao. Very pretty woman, powerful Pan-Africanist, very knowledgeable. This woman here has had a portion of controversies. Watch this. This woman here, in an interview, said that she didn't even know who Cheddar was at the time they were inviting her over to Ghana to talk. She didn't know that he was a billionaire, as she was told later when she arrived in Ghana. And she never knew she was coming to support a political ambition. PLO Lumumba. This is PLO Lumumba. Patrick Roch Otieni Lumumba. He also said he was not aware that he was coming for a political campaign. He didn't know that he was coming in to fuel somebody's presidential ambition. Peter Obi said the same thing. Julius Malema did not come at all. My brother, did Cheddar trick them into thinking that they were coming for a Pan-Africanist convention, but he had planned that day to unveil his face and show the whole Ghana that he's the presidential candidate of a party, political party called the New Force? Was it a trick? Did he lie to them? Or did he trick them into just asking questions? And again, Cheddar, right after the botched convention, early morning the following day, in fact from the night of the botched convention, his photos were all over the place as the presidential aspirant of the New Force. It means it was premeditated and those guys were tricked into it. True? But Ghanaians have been talking. Come here! Nana Yabrifo is a journalist. She's outspoken. She has warned the Ghanaian youth. Watch this. Ghana Web. Nana Yabrifo warns youth about Cheddar's New Force. She said, be careful when people come to you and it looks like it's all gold around them. A lot of them are not correct.
Unim yebekwa kotie de Nana Yabrifo oka edi afa Cheddar nso ho what ase na Cheddar mpo de hit FM for ewo awards bia afibia no omode ma nkrofo bi wo Ghana awards ni din eye something wicked awards wunim last year there wunim de Kwame Cheddar enyaye the most certain man of the year abusunya I know na won kwanya ofa so etreke Pan-African list mpanifo no e match the so mututu free baby omotie ebe support no Ghana enye MPP fo na Akufo-Addo wono nso aya bad manya abusuya anka wonu de oba abaye nanka at the end no akoye say mpanifo mu animu onyam nso e support no nanka wati ase abusuya wonim de enti ama menje Cheddar endi Akufo-Addo won akwanya Akufo-Addo fa so dwa nanum a kire Ghana fo wa bra na ope president adino enu nti na ama menje Kwame Cheddar eni na Kwame Cheddar no abusuya se wuche Kennedy Japan tama na obe pre MPP flag bearer na wuche Kwame Cheddar wo pre Ghana president ya won se Kennedy etimi abubo enuoma bi a wo beye president a wo beye a chete sa no ma no eto Ghana fo akoma so but Kwame Cheddar de o kan say an wo be boa Ghana fo obeyi afra ho kirem wo be boa ye ontimi nka adekode port nya wo beye de aboa ye ontimi ofisa mu ane se wo sika we oba ni sika no won nya nubi na ye bedi o oba ni sika no won obe multiply no abusunya yentie Black Rasta the conclusion.
When you read the story, it doesn't finger Cheddar straight away that this guy is a fraudulent guy or that guy is a fraudulent guy. No, it's a general warning. Then loudmouthed Exp0ses, my own very good friend, as captured by AmayalDebra.com, not all that glitters is gold. Exp0ses cautions Ghanaians against freedom Jacob Caesar. And when you read this one, it's terrible. She says that Cheddar is a fraudster and that he's as fraudulent as Namwan, and therefore people should be careful, and that he's been faking papers in order to be able to trick people and grab whatever he can grab. But what do you know about Cheddar? Now when you read the story on Wikipedia, it's a funny, interesting story which we all believed at the start. But as we dig into his life, we are seeing more excavations come with more. I do not want to put my personal feelings into this. But what it is that we have suffered enough in the hands of politicians. Therefore, we have to be careful about the latter day saints. I was very disappointed when Cheddar said he's the savior of Ghana. That's arrogance. You are the savior of Ghana. Wow! Nkrumah never even said that. You are the savior. Who are you? Who are you? Somebody vanishes into thin air, went to Accra Academy, all of a sudden went to some school in England, came back and said he studied business, and boom, he says he has so much money and he's the savior. That is frightening, isn't it? That's frightening. Apart from saying he's a savior, he is running for a political office. I will be scared as a man. Who is this guy? Does he really have what he claims he has? What is the source of his so-called wealth? That's if he has it at all. Because we've seen people in Ghana who claimed they were rich, and I was close to a number of them. And it came out that it was only a shadow of the wealth.
Abusia me pa mo chaw yen konko tie die na ya brefo nso woka edi atoso ye wi a afesuas ne ganso kasa edi afa kwa me bedi akonyi aho wate ase wa hunu kwanya fa so tereke even sa empanifo mo ya pan African list for ne kura no atereke wa mo na sabe yen voters yan de abusia kwa me bedi akon beji ye vote ko abusia na mpanifo ne kura mo ya kuku dam no wa atereke wa mo se ye vote bi a sanko mo vote wa na wie o abusia abrant say ye one but yan hwe de yakwai say bibia wone mre what ase yes ade bia wa hyase bia wa wieye na bibia ni ho a wobetimi ade asie forever abusia yenkotie die na ya abrefo woka ade afa kwame Cheddar ehun awo this side.
Well, era be dia ko Cheddar my memo abaso first me chiao. I appreciate your boldness because it takes a lot no be akase opese or contest it for president. I like that boldness. But I think one team know from beginning, there are few things I have noticed. Number one, this week controversy in the same baby, and I blame partly national security because more all the security apparatus are BBC, mobile will be the application, mobile check any part of the background and find every information. Mope. Until this Rambo style, like they cancel program. No, I thought that is neither here nor there. No one can say sometimes they sleep on the job, national security for. But that notwithstanding, Ghana, anyone may be a friend of sovereignty or mine, soon any cry more mine your mine. You find my ho. And she say, yeah, dear woman, elections near Dania, citizens and involved. Tina say not issue we buy Adamu second year asemo buy a panico we. That's how this issue came about. And they say, oh, more research here. When you pay a spokesperson here, coaching, and that issue could have been prevented. Another issue, near maybe I want Kasawoka, I think with team, no, I'm sure say do a Mankasa Soma who describe who say we savior near idea. I think I was a Honoto Boka Crow. Osadi for crime friend who savior. In fact, Osadi for problems maybe. Starting in Nkrumah was when they declared who president for life and all that, one party state. But you can't do that in the end, starting a problem only 266. But no crown, is a major contributor to Ghana development here, democracy here, independence here. One friend who saw a savior that. Example, how you pretty feed yourself a Ghana near export here, bro. One friend who saw a savior. Rollins. Almost 20 years in office. One friend also a savior. Conform Mumkran and F. Rollins Junior Jesus. Again, it's a trouble on some of the things you say. Yes, I've been some corner, but some young match. Now, for you who be there, I need a bit a chassis I will buy, you know. So now, wouldn't him say, oh, a dream so said actually, I will lead Ghana. So, our celebrity alliances now here in and come anyone come to need down. Mayweather near. Oh, na moya bemen monyam for bonafide Ghanaian na oh no. We are celebrating that. You don't need an endorsement for Mayweather and not anybody. You don't. What you say? And we are happen now be thinking may remember my news now. You are doing too much. Are they? Because you're going to be paid. na hunu bi pensu ntini ese aboas ni wo je ne background wo yi nani ato nche because unim say we bi asi da wan hwe na betimi asi nti men nye too much men relate to anya me whether na beto aba wo Ghana or influence any about to Ghana about to like any other country is specific for mining go for we are what I want to aba uko other countries e bi mo ye residents go mutumi to aba Ghana this all ye citizen 18 years and above cater to those people. That is why I Shasiana Obana branding I thought it was a problem because make yourself relatable no John Dumelo I like John Dumelo in the strategy no or farm that is how you make yourself relatable. Oh me to me oba usika kakra odi real estate tunye bia odi aye farm afran plain me do koko me dua mo me dua bro now nemu weekend bia na ho na show videos na che say the oboa eyi bia koko no you are contributing to cocoa production and no the cocoa production afon edu mobile cocoa production ko 1 million tons by a slip aba less than 500,000 metric tons you tumi ko bi do something there now am why you relatable enye kasa bebre no anase kasa no so be kasa is strategically related to solution enye antagonizing na one antagonize obia say abana kasa ya popular kakra dada nti if we didn't go for 8 years oh you are going to fight ubenya problem because asha say jata ya say my buy ya odi jata gu fie it gave you unnecessary negative publicity you didn't need that you could have prevented all that. But I know that Satan celebrating that ko trimti no it was like but me 2 cedi cents na me man. Again another one no apart from Mayweather mo dey any pictures ni ade show those are not relatable. Fair compare Nanado campaign or running in 2008 to 2012 I bet in a campaign or running in 2016 or the winning year to Atamos campaign 2009 or the winning year. Everybody wins when they make themselves relatable. Now be a bougie campaign when we need that. Or bar formal status on any ordinary people near to talk or corner or really any idea no the winning. At a most here relatable room to room, door to door, no the winning. Of course, it's different from the impact that you actually make. So that's also another ball game altogether. But you need to win before I'll bet you may implement your policies. Make yourself relatable. And now we should Gucci or now we should wear. I'm not saying don't wear it. I mean one what pay seeker, but who person we present a different strategy kakra and ye the man. You come down to everybody. Oh, you can why you say oh yeah we am for. That is how Ghana is social dynamics no. Social political dynamics no. That is what the sanity.
Abusia just na unim Ghana for a problem. Ghana no ahonkyere wo ho. Enti sa no won se obi atwi ne tia na omofi se ono ne omoage nkwa. Abusia eduru ho a ane ye be den ye nyina ye behu. What ase yes na obehunu se enkrofo bi ahye mpetekunguma adininam enwan mu se ediemu. So far de me pamochaw we ane de Kwame Cheddar Pan-African list for omo say de odi omo efemu amomo bepiem e wo Ghana eno no osomfo amazing aka you talk too much eni abusia amefa wo ensi ahase ye.